Hi, and welcome back to Golden Empress Collection. Thank you so much for taking this time to join me. Taurus, this message is for you. It's your second reading for April. Let's see what Spirit has for you. Your divinely guided messages from Spirit. Okay, energy and time to reflect. This is an oracle card that... I don't know, I'm vibrating Gemini energy here, so for some of you guys, you might be trying to communicate with somebody. That makes sense. Listen, there's two sides to every story. This is also about how you see yourself as well, okay, right? Spirit speaking to you. This is also the dream state for me, if that makes sense. That's what I'm picking up from this card. All right, so there's an ending to a cycle as well. 38 with this message. So Spirit is speaking to you in all different ways, shapes, or form. Yeah, here you go, right here, because you've got Mercury right here on the card, as well as the elements. All right, there also could be some sort of numerology here, if that makes sense. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. That's pretty cool, but this, to me, it's like a pie diagram, so there's some sort of numerology. You know what? And there's the wolf. I've been seeing a wolf. I've been looking for the wolf, and it just popped up. So this is the insight. You guys might even be dealing with some sort of Virgo energy. Yeah, knowing that you belong. Knowing that you belong. I also just saw washing away your burdens. Time to reflect. Knowing you belong. What's the other one? And nurturing all you love. I told you. I feel like there's really a great positive energy, and it's all about taking care of yourself right now, loving yourself. You know, one of those things that a lot of people don't understand, you know, somebody could be wearing a mask around you too, and that's kind of causing conflict for you. But one of the things that you have to understand is you have to take care of you in order to take care of other people as well. So if you're not in a healthy state, then you're probably going to run into some sort of issue, all right? And I think that's where we're coming in at. There could be someone here that needs to do a little bit of that mental reflection because they've been going through some sort of conflict. Okay, Taurus? Yeah, there's definitely a blessing that's going to be coming in and trying to assist you. I see it. Spirit is talking to you and offering you this guidance. It's possibly someone that's going to come in and offer you a very divine type of protection as well. I feel like it's a lucrative thing too, because you have this gold energy right here, which is another metal that I've also been channeling. So for some of you, if you're looking for new jewelry, go ahead and make it gold. Okay, let's take a look at you and your lover as well. That's just some overall energy, taking care of yourself here. It's making sure that your chi is balanced is what I feel. All right, so in your particular energy, you're thinking about this lover. You're thinking about, you know, whatever it is that's happened in the past. You're coming forward to offer this person some sort of new beginning. Okay. You want to be with this person. You look, Six of Cups and time to reflect. You want to be with them. You're trying to have that strength that we saw in the messages where we saw all signs, you know, kind of coming through here. Yeah, look, you're headed into a faded energy of love and divine blessings. That's what it looks like. You have a situation here. Yeah, it's very sexual. It's very passionate. Okay, it's good luck, it's good fortune for you. Taurus, you have a new opportunity coming in. You cannot make it up. Bottom of the deck, 10 of Cups. I just, you know, when I was doing pre-card shuffle, I don't know if I told you guys or not, I picked up on Ace of Cups. I did. It's coming your way. And it's all about, once you choose to love yourself here, literally, like, I'm talking about spa days, I'm talking about, you know, taking care of yourself, catering to yourself. Yeah. Understanding the truth, the logic behind why situations are happening the way that they are. Really taking the time to go in and reflect. Just reflect. You've got abundance coming your way. It's almost like you manifested it, is what it feels like. Your other person, They know that you're coming in with this offer. I feel like in the past weren't making some sort of decision. I also feel like now they regret not making the decision to choose you. Yeah. They may have turned their back on you, decided to go and be single, and now they understand. No, hold on. I think with the regret they understand. Yeah. Somebody's not stepping into the divine path that they were supposed to be stepping into. I definitely see that. I don't see where you cannot make it up. The next card is the Emperor and the Empress here. Well, I will just say this. Whoever resonates with being the Empress in this particular situation, you are moving above and beyond and into something new. After having to go through your trials and tribulations, you ended something here. You ended the conflict by revealing who you truly were as a person, finding the strength within yourself here. Okay, thinking about what's happened in the past and knowing that you have to love yourself in order to take care of others. This person was selfish. They were. Really anything that they were moving towards or any future planning was always about self. It was never about the divine union. If it was, it would have been the 10 of Pentacles, right? Well, this is the 9. That's the 9 of Pentacles. They thought of themselves first, and now they regret it. They could be trying to, bring in a new opportunity here. I'm not saying that they're not, okay? This is definitely someone who would be willing to work with you, share with you. This is your Emperor. This is definitely your Emperor. Some of you guys, you're already married. Some of you haven't gotten married. You want to move forward in this cycle with this person. They're not seeing that they need to have patience. They're not seeing what it is that you need to do to be taking care of yourself. I feel like this person, for some reason, is going to be investing in themselves. I keep finding that energy here. Yeah, but you cannot make it up. Big Queen clarifying the Empress. And you cannot make it up. Spirit is like, listen to what we're telling to you. This is your divine counterpart. This is the Emperor. The Emperor and the Empress just came out again in clarification. They're like, this is going to go above and beyond for you. Taurus, if you haven't met this person yet, they're going to be a little on the selfish side when you do meet them. Okay? If this is someone you've always been with, yeah, they didn't necessarily put in the energy that they should have been putting in, but now karmic justice is getting ready to come out and make this person work on investing in you. Okay, so I think whatever it was that they chose to work on, really, it kind of drained them. It was very, very hard for them to make it through whatever choice it was that they made. They struggled to get there. They're really struggling. That's what I'm trying to say. They're struggling to balance all of this out. All right. I feel like they truly do love you. But for some reason, they're just, with this Two of Swords energy that's also here, it's about the inability to provide you with, let's just say, your actual love language, right? They don't give 100%. They don't give 100% in this particular case. Okay, they won't make a decision here. Why is that? It's their ego. It's just their ego. And I heard they got a huge ego. So if that's the case, if they weren't giving to you in the past, what it was is it was player tendencies, and it could have been for a job. It could have been for a woman. It could have been for a bad habit. There's no telling what this is for. Only and it's going to resonate for you in a specific way. But whatever it was, it made them feel good to do it. Okay, that's kind of the energy that I'm picking up on, okay? Now tell me about this, Four of Cups to me is always my no card, and I was thinking about that before I started your reading. Yeah. This person is kind of playing mind games here. Kind of playing mind games. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Because, like I said, you're getting ready to step into something where you are the Empress. You can't make it up. The 10 of Cups again. This is the 10 of Baskets, guys. You're stepping into a bright, abundant, beautiful future. There's something that you have done, even if it's just, you know, take care of yourself on it. Like I keep seeing a spa day for some reason, like you know that you need to do that. You found out some sort of truth about who you are as a person, and you just chose to love yourself. You know, you reunited with the woman that you are right here. This Queen of Pentacles, you found your strength when it comes to past relationships. It's almost like you pulled in some sort of divine healing energy here. You have all people here standing in your corner, backing you. You know, when you're over here dealing with someone that's trying to manipulate you, they're basically those signs that they're showing you that you might not be paying attention to, because I noticed the card went back in the deck. Okay, it's balancing yourself. They may not understand that you've already balanced yourself. Everything it is that this person has done and worked on, every time they left you out in the cold, actually pushed you further into becoming the beautiful strength and person that you are. You know, very handsome, you know, whatever energy it is that you sit in, you're actually pulling in divine love. For some of you, I will tell you this, you are around, I'm feeling like divine, I don't know why I'm hearing this. It's almost like it's an energy of all women coming together. I was going to say something very divine in nature. To bring forth something beautiful. Somebody might step out and go do some sort of empowerment course or some sort of empowerment energy where somebody's going to teach you how to come back into align with yourself after third party energy here. Now, I will say this. I also know, Taurus, that you are seeing the truth. You possibly have more than one person here giving you, giving you examples of how relationships can be a burden in your life. They're helping you to find and make the right choice when it comes to a situation. Possibly there's a cycle here with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio that you could be going through that needs to be cut off. And they're trying to drag you into a third party situation. Again, I feel this Chariot energy is now back at the bottom of the deck here. You will be moving on from this particular energy. Okay, yeah, you intuitively know that you don't need to be dealing with that, right? There's something there that needs to be healed. Okay, you have the Sun card here. Yeah, there's definitely a truth that's going to be coming out. You might even be having a conversation with the Leo that brings quite a bit of this information out. Exactly. Like I said here, you have an offer coming in. This is in their energy too. Some sort of offer coming in to a Leo, or they made an offer to a Leo. If you left them alone and while you're doing your thing, you need to know that there is possibly a Leo. Yeah, because there's betrayal here. And this person, I feel like they are in regret about it, okay? But they're also being manipulative about it. I feel like they think they can get away with it, okay? It's what it feels like. Whew, but it doesn't matter, because you are stepping into something so beautiful. And when you really see who you are as a person and who you're meant to be, baby, tell me about these messages. What is it Spirit showing you? Because this person really needs to work on their spiritual cleansing. In this card, the gentleman is actually cleansing two people that followed the North Star, okay, and traveled to get to where they need to be. This person has to put in the work, and right now they're blocked because, you know, it's like they have to have this higher calling. If they're refusing to see this higher calling because of their ego, when it comes to emotionally, you know, being someone abusive, then it's not going to happen. You're not going to see a king come from that, right? Tell me about the signs that Taurus is seeing. Tell me about the signs that Taurus is seeing. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful energy. And it feels good. When you listen to what Spirit is saying to you, it feels good. Remember we said that Three of Swords, right? This is what Spirit is telling you. They're telling you that you're going to be in, they're forewarning you. That's what I'm hearing. Spirit is forewarning you that you're about to come into contact with someone that wants to manipulate you. Someone that would lie to you and deceive you. Okay? They don't even realize what it is. This is emotional manipulation as well. And my thing is that if they're going to be willing to emotionally manipulate you, then you definitely need to be working on it and moving on. They're going to try to work on something else. And that's where the pain's going to come in at. All right. You wanted down, while you were working on you trying to make yourself better, this person was not putting in the same effort that you were. I think I said that. They weren't putting in 100. Yep. You're going to put an end. They're telling you that this painful cycle is going to come to an end when you take action. Okay? You take the opportunity to create the things that you need to create. The master of all action here. You have a choice to make. Okay? There's going to be an ending. This is your counterpart. Yes. But this counterpart needs to put in the work, and this counterpart's not doing that. So guess what? You get to move on to a cycle where you're going to be happy and healthy, whatever it is that you choose to do. You're going to reveal your truth here. Yep. Wow. Check this out. You possibly are going to be finding out that there's some sort of competition. This person's going to want a new cycle with you, but it's also going to just be a new cycle of betrayal. Okay? Tell me about revealing your truth. Be vigilant and challenge your perception. Follow the moon. Remember I told you. Use your intuition. Right here. The moon and the moon. You don't always see things the way they're meant to be seen when Spirit sends you that message. But it's definitely about what you're getting ready to do to move forward in love here. Okay? There's definitely a cycle. There's a cycle that needs to be cut off. Okay? You know about this Leo too. You know about this Leo. Yeah. It's time to use your intuition about what you're going to do about this third party information. Someone is telling you to end the cycle and start over new. Start from scratch. Allow that to happen until this reciprocity comes through the way that it's supposed to. Okay? You guys don't forget Friday Night Love Tarot, GEC Empress Collection.etsy.com. Also, yeah, they see you catching on. We're going over into the extended. We're going to look at their headspace and how they really feel about you. What other information we need to know about the intentions they have towards you. We're also going to look at yours to see how you're going to get here. What intuition. But they're telling you it's time to stop the player ways. And you know this. We've got the Queen of Swords energy here. It's time for you to liberate yourself. Truth and protection. You're moving forward into victory. Okay? For some of you guys, you may have a cat. This cat is also going to be bringing in some information to you. Always has, is what I heard. The cat protects you. That's hilarious. Okay, Taurus. I love you so much. Friday Night Love Tarot. Peace and elbow grease.